With all our thoughts, we always have this unconscious question. What is that dominant question? What is that question that you ask yourself unconsciously over and over and over and over again every day? Hello and welcome to the Spark series. I am your host, Asma Metkal. What I wanted to talk to you today is about a simple little practice that will allow you to identify a thought that you have that is unconscious, that most of the time is your barrier to success, to abundance, and to prosperity. So, what happened is that with all our thoughts, we always have this unconscious question that keeps coming back over and over and over and over again. And unfortunately, the way we are wired, the way society is, most of the time that question is a negative question. It is not a generative question or an appreciative question. And so sometimes somebody will just be like always wondering when is the next shoe will drop. Like everything is great, something's gonna happen, when something's gonna break, when is this person's gonna break up with me, or whatever that is, right? And so my invitation to you is to identify what is that dominant question. What is that question that you ask yourself unconsciously over and over and over and over again every day? And so, a simple technique to allow you to do that is again to tap into our feminine and to just sit, listen, and reflect on our thoughts. Like let our thought pass, but really start to listen to our thought, listen to our inner talk, and sit in silence. Because in reality, there's never really a silence. There is always within that silence, there are some questions that are happening, right? And when you are listening, try to review and record in a journal what are those thoughts and review them every day. And by doing that over and over again, you will be able to see a pattern. You'll be able to identify what is that question that you ask. And by the end of this practice, you realize that the question that you ask yourself is mostly negative, then reframe it into something positive and appreciative. One of my favorite that I've heard is Will Smith, the actor Will Smith. And so Will Smith, his dominant question is, how can I make this moment even more magical? Right? He created this amazing practice and way of being and like this habits and this practices that allows him to always see magic. So when he is being an actor or doing anything specific, he's always thinking about what can I do? How can I make this moment even more magical? Whether I am like a stage where he is like maybe in a movie or where he is with his family, right? And so those are the type of dominant question I want you to be able to identify for yourself and reframe them so that way it's working for you. That way you're allowing the universe to answer that unconscious question for you and only provided you abundance and prosperity. So here we go. I hope that this little tip to identify your dominant question, journal and identify it. If it's negative, reframe it into positive, will allow you to attract everything that you want in 2021. So thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to hear your comments. Just write them below in the chat, and I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao, everyone.